Did we talk about movies we've seen recently?
We
talked a little bit about Lincoln.
A little bit. Have you seen anything?
Oh yes. Did Kevin tell you how we saw Lincoln?
Oh,
I think we should wait. Because
Okay.
I think Rocco has that video he wants to put out.
That's true. You should wait.
We should wait
But-
about how we saw Lincoln.
Yeah.
They saw Lincoln in a way that no one else
Yep,
on
probably
the
the-
planet Earth
Yep.
Ever.
has seen Lincoln.
Ford's
Now, I can't confirm this. I can't. What if they show there? Just, is that still a place? Is that like a historical site, or did they tear that down a long time ago?
I don't know. We should look into that.
Yeah.
If anyone would know, it would be you, Kevin.
know.
That's
I
it.
don't-
I would have no
Or
idea.
Luke. Luke bothers me sometimes with his history knowledge. It just annoys me, which I have no idea why. But like, he'll make a reference, and it's just like, Luke, I don't get what you're saying to me.
Yeah. Luke Logic.
Luke, logic.
Hashtag-
I invited him down here. He might come down.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
He's doing a lot of homework. He's almost a teacher, which
Oh.
is hilarious to me.
He's what?
Almost a teacher.
Oh, okay.
He's a student teacher right now.
Good.
So, but we just did this thing where he had to film his class, him giving a lesson to show his like college professor.
Yeah.
And watching them, like Mr. Chatfield asking questions, is just like, oh, little Luke is Mr. Chatfield.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's cool. I'm very happy that he's doing
Yeah,
that.
and I think he'll be a really good teacher.
Yeah.
Especially if he gets a history job, that's like,
Yeah.
he's fucking got it if that's the case. So
But the way we saw Lincoln, you guys just wait and see.
Yep.
It all
Good.
it all came because just a random thought in my head. We were at the park. We were having some fun. And,
Everything
and
fell into place.
And everything just it was all part of the plan.
yeah, well done.
But-
And you timed it, from what I hear, very well.
Very we could.
Oh.
Now,
To a minute.
we will, I'm sure, get into a lot of things we've covered in this podcast, the Wii U, all that stuff, when Derek and Rocco get here. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm sure they want to say their piece. So get ready for kind of a similar podcast for next week. But I think it's still going to be a good time. And I honestly can never, ever tell you how Derek will feel about anything. Like, people can ask me, like, would he like this? Does he like this? I will always say, I have no fucking clue, because I can never, ever predict that guy. So I'm very curious what he has to say about the Wii U and everything else. I don't know.
If I had to guess, has
Yeah.
he seen Lincoln?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think yes, yeah.
Okay. I think Derek will really like Lincoln. That is my
You do?
feeling.
Okay.
And I think I'll let him get into it, but I believe that he'll appreciate it because as a film, it is extremely well made.
Right.
It is extremely well written, and it is like all around very, very expertly and beautifully made. I mean, it's a drama
Yep.
that. So okay, when Batman comes out, I know I'm seeing Batman. Like I'm speaking in a general term. When a movie like Batman comes out, I know I'm seeing it more than once in the theater. I know I'm gonna see Hobbit more than once. I know that when Batman, I've seen it 4 times in the theaters.
You have?
I get 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw it once, and I'm like dying to see it again.
Yeah. Dark Knight, I saw it all 3 times in IMAX. So, but like movies like that, you know you're gonna see again. Or like James Bond, like action movies like that. You're like, you know what? I kind of want to see that again. Even still, to kind of go off on that, I really like the new James Bond movie. Skyfall was awesome.
I really want to see that, and I don't usually care about James Bond, but that looked awesome to me.
It's like these 2 movies had their roles reversed. A movie like Lincoln, I would typically go see it and have the same reaction I had, which is really enjoy it. And then just know from that point, I'm going to buy that on Blu-ray.
Sure.
When that comes out, I'm owning this movie. That's how I felt about Skyfall. When that comes out, I'm going to buy it. I want to go see... If somebody turned to me right now and said, hey, after this podcast, let's go see Lincoln, I would absolutely be down 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, that gets me excited. I honestly don't know if I'm going to have time to watch Lincoln while in theaters. Do you think that I'm missing out, or is that something you can watch at home and be fine?
I think it's something you can watch it at home for sure.
Like Skyfall is a movie that you should probably see in theaters, I would imagine.
That movie I think is on the yeah. Well, it's an action movie. Action movies are always best on the bigger screen. but you could give or take with that one because it's less of a balls to the wall action movie and more of a film with action sequences.
Okay.
At least that's my opinion of it.
There's so many movies. Hitchcock came out this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to see that so fucking bad. I love Alfred Hitchcock, and I will be completely honest. I have not seen all of his movies. Like a lot of his classics, I have not seen. I have no reason why I haven't seen them. I just haven't. But we did in my high school, they had an Alfred Hitchcock section. I had never seen his movies before this section.
Really?
You didn't do that? Senior year?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like a section where you could get all of his movies.
Oh, no. Senior year, you would do like the Hamlet, whatever. And then the last half of senior year, it was just Hitchcock films.
Yeah.
And I like fell in love. I was like, this was what I was waiting for. It was, we watched Psycho, The Birds, Rear Window, North by Northwest, Vertigo. We watched all these in school.
Sorry.
And like, I loved all of them. I think my favorite is Rear Window. And I don't really have an explanation why that's my favorite. I just love the idea of telling the story, but just looking, like spying on people, and like you get individual stories from that. I think it's a really cool way to tell a story. But his collection just came out. Like it's like all of his best movies, and it's like 100 and something.
You know what?
I don't know about
watch Amazon Lightning deals.
Yeah.
They've been putting like that Bond collection with 50 films. I think was $99.
Really?
Like earlier this week. You just have to stay on top of it. Like I am checking those every day. Because they had that Alien anthology, which
got that? $20?
Hey, if you like Alien, it's worth it. If you don't, buy Alien and Aliens, and don't worry with the rest.
Right.
$20. $20 for 4 movies and like
that's pretty good.
Volumes of extras.
Yep.
Not for me, for him. He loves all that stuff. I can't like Alien 3. I'm like have never seen this movie. Let's see. I have no expectation.
Right.
Man, I wish I had like less of an expectation because that movie underperformed.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched Alien at my friend's house when I was a kid. It scared the shit out of me. Hadn't watched it again until recently. Until before I saw Prometheus, I watched it again. Rockabilly watched it, and I think I'm in the minority. I loved Alien way more than Aliens.
Oh, me too.
I think that Alien is a much better film, and they're two different kinds of movies for sure, but I got a lot more of just you're stuck on a ship and there's something fucked up here.
Yep.
Like that to me is way scarier. Oh, that's the majority. Oh, there you go. I didn't realize.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, I feel good about myself now. And you know what? A lot of people are saying like this guy says Prometheus or meh. I really liked. There's a lot of problems with Prometheus for sure. I loved the universe it expanded on, and I feel like all the discussion alone I got out of that movie was worth seeing that movie and then some. Like we talked about that movie so many times, just like theorizing what things could have meant and all. Like I don't know. Like when I look back on it now, I think Prometheus was awesome in the sense of how much fun I had talking about it after I saw it.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if you guys have ever heard this. But when I was in school and I was studying all this like film stuff and TV and whatever, and I always wanted to know how you know a movie is good.
Right.
Like, what makes a movie a good movie to people? Why is it considered?
Derek says there's always a moment for him where he'll snap and he knows. It's like it could be the first scene or the last scene. It just has to happen.
Yeah.
And I'll know.
And you know what I think it is? It in some of them it doesn't happen like that for me. But one of my teachers said this, and I fully agree with it. An excellent movie is a movie you think about long after the movie
That's
is
exactly
over.
it. That's it. And I remember when I saw Inception, I don't remember getting home. I just remember driving thinking about all the things that happened. Hey guys.
Hey.
And all what things could have meant and everything.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that was an amazing movie just for the amount of thought that I put into it after I saw it.
Yeah. Because if it weren't a
Thank you,
good
Brian,
movie...
for getting dinner. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. If it weren't a good movie, or if it wasn't a movie that you were thinking about, that means that it was all surface level. And that's fine to have movies like that, but it's all surface level, and nothing else really matters.
I mean, there are times that you know what you're walking into. You know, if you're going to see Euro Trip, you know you're going to see fucking Euro Trip.
Yeah, you're going to get one-liners, you're going to get gags, you're going to get all that. But a real, like, when you're going in to watch, like, a real movie, you know it's good because you want to talk about it afterwards. Because it doesn't answer all the questions, and it doesn't, like, wrap it all up in a nice little bow in a way that, like, it leaves you not asking for more.
Right.
So that's what I always think about. And that's how I, like, thought about it when I thought about, like, Lincoln. I think about that every day, and I saw it a week ago. I, like, really liked Lincoln.
That's Garrett's.
So think about that the next time you guys go see a movie.
I think someone had a good point saying the podcast took off when we ended it, because I think this has been much better than the actual podcast, but what are you going to do?
It's okay.
What are you going to do?